Sally, good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Yes, like how's your Saturday morning going?
Today, this morning I went swimming early and then I went home. I had breakfast and I had Japanese lesson.
Ah, wow. So what do you learn in Japanese, the language itself?
Today I learned Japanese and we learn some vocabularies and then do some work.
Oh, wow, that's very interesting. Why are you interested in learning Japanese, Sally? Do you have any future plans in visiting Japan or studying there?
Because I like studying language and I think studying English is not enough. So I should study like the another language, the second language, because English now is very popular. So if we know like some other languages, it will
Mm,
be an advantage. I
yes,
don't have
that
any
is right.
plan to go to Japan. If I have like chance to go to be exchange student, I
Mm.
will go to some English speaking countries.
Yes, wow, that is actually good that you are setting goal on yourself or you are open for more opportunities that would make your future better. Well, that's great because you think in advance for your future and you also prepare in advance. All right. So yeah, because here's the thing. When you apply for the job and the qualification is um you should be a multiple speaker of I like several languages. So if you and me know English, so of course we are both qualified. But if you know Japanese and I don't know, then who do you think will be qualified? That's gonna be you. Yeah, so
Yes.
that's right, that it is your advantage. So anyway, for today we are now here in this page, and this is exercise E. So it is all about time expressions. So if you can remember our previous lessons, we already finished the definitions of each idioms in here. So this is just an exercise. You're going to read the sentences from numbers 1 to 6 and you complete it with its idioms.
Jane watched the movie on video over and over even after seeing it 5 times. She wasn't tired of it.
That's right. Number 2.
I got to the bus stop just in time. The bus was taking off, but the driver let me on.
Yes. 3.
Chuan says he's going to live in New York for good. He will never move again.
Yes. 4.
I will do my homework. At, After a while, I want to watch TV for an hour first.
Nice. 5.
I feel sick. Um, I feel sick all of a sudden. I'm going to lie down for a few minutes.
That's right. And lastly,
Harold was looking for a good used car for a long time and he found one at last.
that's right. So very good because you've matched it with the correct idiom, Sally. All right. So here, Sally, this word is actually Spanish. So it is pronounced as Juan, Juan, like that.
Wow.
Oh, yes. Like some Filipino name are also Juan, Juan or Juan. It's like
Wow.
O-N-E, like that.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
And when you say Joan or Juan, it's like this one, Joan.
Oh,
Yes. All right. So now, same thing with some of the names in Vietnamese. I would read it as how we Filipinos normally read it. But if you Vietnamese would read it, it is completely different.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, so here, exercise F, all you have to do is to complete each idioms, okay, by matching it. Say, for example, rain, cats, and dogs. How about number 2?
The icing on the cake.
Nice. 3,
Follow in someone's footstep.
very good.
Spend time.
Great,
Get a dose of one's own medicine.
very good.
Make money. Love at first sight.
Wow, that's perfect. 7 out of 7. Great job on that. So here, Sally, I'm not sure if this topic is kind of new to you, but have you ever heard about separable phrasal verbs?
No.
All right. So when we say separable phrasal verbs, these are phrasal verbs that can be separated in a sentence. But that is okay. That doesn't make them not phrasal verb anymore. Okay. So these are just verbs that are in phrases that are made up of another verb and a particle, just like the preposition of adverb. Okay, then if ever that the object can go between the verb and the particle. Like for example, here we have cheer up. Okay, so
Cheer up.
this is a phrasal verb. But in the other example, look, we have the name Pancove. So Pancove is a noun because it's a name of a person. So we can actually separate cheer up by putting the noun
Yes.
in between. So look, the first sentence, zookeepers tried to cheer up Pancove. So this is correct, even though that the phrasal verbs are not separate. So the second one, zookeepers tried to cheer Pancove up. Okay, so we separate already the phrasal verbs. We put the noun in between in here. So either of the two are correct. So what is really the purpose of, of separable phrasal verbs in English? So these are just informal English, and it can actually be replaced by more formal verbs. Okay, so the point in here is we should understand them so that we learners will sound more natural in using them and whenever that we talk to other native speakers like that. Okay,
Yes.
so here, um, uh, let me make some sentences using separable phrasal verbs. For example, hold up, hold up. Oh, no, not hold up, because it's already here. So I'll try to, we have, oh, get back. That's already, try on. That's done already. Okay, so what about gave back? That's also a phrasal verb that is in past participle. So I would say, the teacher gave back the test papers. Okay, so gave back is still not separable. But if I would put some noun or pronoun in between, I can
Now.
say the teacher gave the test papers back. And either of the two are still correct. When it comes to grammar, the usage of the subject verb agreement, it's all correct. Or we can also say the teacher gave them back.
Oh.
All right, so it still has the same meaning. Okay, so this time, Sally, do you completely understand what is separable phrasal verbs?
Yes.
All right, so it is your time to practice. So we have the original sentence, the robber tried to hold up the bank. Now, in this instruction, you're going to make a rewrite each sentence in two ways. The first one using a noun, then the second one using a pronoun. Okay, if you can remember, my what's that? My example earlier was gave back. So at first, I make it as a noun. I use test paper as a noun. The teacher gave the test papers back. So that's one way. Second way, what was it? The
Them.
te yeah, the gave the teacher. So it's the pronoun already. The teacher gave them back. Oh no, them. Sorry, them. The teacher gave them back. So it's pronoun. Now it's your turn, Sally. You can do it.
So I will just read for you now, or
Sure.
the robber tried to hold the bank up.
Hold the bank up. Very good. So we have the bank. That's the noun.
The robber tried to hold it back to the robber tried to hold it up.
That's right. We have it. Okay, what about number two?
Frank Landstorm was happy to get his gold bracelet back. Frank Landstorm was happy to get it back.
Nice. Okay, how
At
about here?
REI, you can try hiking boots on. At REI, you can try them on.
Nice.
You can also try boots out on the test trail. You can also try them out on the test trail.
Yeah, so wow, so very good. It's just a piece of cake for you, and you can easily understand what is separable phrasal verb. Okay, now let me ask you a question, Sally. So, why does phrasal verb matter in English?
I think because it makes the sentence that we say more natural.
That is right. Okay, so that's the only point. So here we are not going to play this game anymore. We will just move on with Unit 16. It's all about the man tries to turn over a new leaf. Okay, so by just looking at this title of the short text, Sally, so what do you think is this all about?
By looking at the picture, I think it relates to the score at school, maybe after an examination. Yes, but
Very.
I don't understand the title clearly, maybe.
It's all right. That is a good guess because of this one, A plus. A plus represents outstanding grade. All right. So
Yeah.
very good guess, Sally. So here, this text happened in USA, Portland. Okay, so I'll let you read this one, Sally.
Dindri D'Angelo seemed like a normal 17-year-old student when he arrived at Grant High School in Portland in September 1998. He made many friends right away. He was a first-rate student, signing up for a full load of classes, including government, Spanish, and geometry. He always handed in his homework on time. He even sang in the school choir. But 3 months later, police interrupted the choir practice and arrested Dan Gallo on the spot. It turns out that he was not 17. He was 31 and his real name was not Dan Gallo but Michael Bachman. Bachman had forget documents to change his identity and become a high school student again. He was trying to hide from police for many different crimes. Grant High School was the school that Bachman attended 13 years earlier. He wanted to turn over a new leaf. I was trying to return to a town when I was not a criminal, to start again, to get a scholarship and go to college. He told police. Buckman is now behind bars for his new crime as well as his old ones. Oh no.
Yes. So yes, here, okay. So it is kind of deceptive because we can see A plus. So we really thought that he passed, like he got a good grade like that, but it turned out the complete opposite of what we can see in the picture. But yes, you also have a point when you said that he got a good grade because he wanted to turn over a new leaf. Like forget about the past, move on from it. and become a better person again. All right. But this is not the solution. What he did is not the best solution. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. He just committed another crime again. So, anyway, thank you for reading this short text, Sally. You are a great and a fast reader. However, there are only two words that you mispronounce here. The first one we have here is choir.
Choir. What does
Yes.
it mean?
All right. So this is like when you are in a group of people singing all together in the same rhythm, and someone is beating in front of you so that you will get along very well. Yes. And they have a very good voice. They would sing lullabies, or sometimes they would sing the national anthem. So it is like a formal group of singing. It's kind of the same with orchestra. Have you ever heard about that?
Yes.
Yeah, but
Orchestra is
in
just like a band.
yes, but in orchestra, they play many instruments. In choir, let's I think it they only uses few instruments. Yeah, a piano will do, because most of the time when you say you are a choir member, you do all the singing. At church, there are many choir. There, like I think every church it has a choir, especially during the mass. Yes, and they would wear the same uniform to look neat and nice. Okay, and lastly, we have the second word, forge.
Porch.
Okay, do you know what this means?
No.
All right. So say that this is my signature. Okay, like that. Then I would put a heart. So a signature of a person is his or her identity. Okay.
Uh,
But if you try to copy my signature or even my name, that means you are forging it. And that is an illegal crime. Even with your mom, say that your mom has a huge amount of money in the bank and you are so broke. You are okay, God forbid that it will not happen in real life, but this is just an example. You are let's just say not you. There's this someone that your mom knows that has many what do we call that? Many loan sharks. She borrowed money from many people, and those bad people are chasing after her. Okay, but since that friend of your mom knew that your mom has a lot of money in that bank, and she witnessed one day that your mom made a withdrawal with that money, and your mom's signature is very easy to copy. So what she did is she made a withdrawal in that bank. Okay. She pretended to be a representative of your mom. But your mom is actually not aware of what she's doing. She only copied the signature of your mom, like this one. This is only an example. Then this is an illegal crime of forging. You are
uh,
forging not just the signature, but identity of a person. That's forge. Yes. All right. So, any question about here, Sally?
I think there's some idioms that I don't understand.
Yes. What are those?
On the spot, what does it mean?
On the spot is like, oh, I caught you on the spot. Like I caught you red-handed. It's kind of the same with I caught you red-handed, but on the spot is at the moment. Like, I saw him cheating on the spot. I saw him cheating at the moment. It's like there's no way of returning back because I saw you with my two eyes like that.
What about behind bars?
Okay, so it's like this man is already now in jail because whenever I'm not sure if you've ever visited the jail, but if you can see in the movies, the jail has so many bars in it so that the prisoners couldn't escape. If you say that, oh, I know someone who is now behind bars, that means they are inside the
In
jail.
prison.
Yes, in prison. Very good.
Okay, so that's
Anything?
so.
That's all. Okay, what about first rate, Sally? What does that mean?
First rate is a very good student,
That's
like
right.
excellent, outstanding.
Very good, like top notch. Nice. Okay, so I think you know it all already. So I'll just ask you some questions about the idioms here, okay, to see if you completely understand all of it. So have you ever turned over a new leaf in your life, Sally?
Mm, I think no.
Oh, by the way, it's not all the time that when you turn over a new leaf, it's like you were a bad person or a terrible person in the past and you became good. It's not like that. Let me give you an example, which is not in that case. Just like me, when I took the exam, okay, I failed at once. But after failing that exam, I turned over a new leaf and I started studying daily. And when I took the exam again, I passed like that.
Oh, so I used to turn over a new leaf. I'm ready.
All right. So what caused the change in that situation, Sally?
I think many times, but one of them is just like your story. When I was in grade five, and when I took the math examination, luckily I got bad grade. I remembered about 8.8, yes, and it's the midterm one exam. I was very sad because, in primary school, all of the lessons are very easy. So the eight is actually a not good point, and I
Ah,
have
all right.
to study again. I have to do more math to improve my grade. Fortunately, at the end term, I got the 10 on math.
Ah, all right. Well, that's great because in that situation, you've turned a new leaf. All right. Okay. So now, um, what about, let me think. Okay, here. First rate? So what is something that you consider first rate and why?
Mm, I think no. I think one of my friend at school, she is the first rate student. Not just her class, but the like the whole grade.
Oh,
She's
wow.
the best.
Yeah, so she is like a treasure to you because these days it's so rare to find a true friend. And you know what? During happy times, you will get so many friends. But in the difficult times, okay, that's the time that you know who is really your friend.
Yes.
Yeah, all your friends will be tested. Okay. And what motivates you, Sally, to sign up for new activities? Because in the past lessons that we had, when I asked you how's your day going, um, I think I know you a little bit that you are the kind of person who is always up for new activities, especially if that will make you it. I know if especially if it will it will benefit you in your studies. So, what motivates you aside from your mom? Okay, what motivates you to sign up for new activities?
I think because I'm studying in a class where most of the students are very good. So if I'm not study, I can't catch up with them and also the lessons at school.
Very good. Okay, and lastly, why is it important to be on time all the time?
Because if we not in time, we can't. apply for job in the future, because some company, they are very strict at timing, so we have to finish the deadline on time. It's also a skill which is very necessary.
That is right. And also, it reflects to who you really are as a person. Okay, so thank you for answering my question, Sally. So this time, I will let you look at the picture, you listen to the story, and you retell based on the picture. You ready, Sally?
Page 28,
Can you
Exercise
hear?
9. Take a dictation.
Yes.
Karen Hartley is skiing by herself and gets lost. She is scared to death,
Oh, I think
but
it's
she
not the
keeps her
right
head.
story.
Hold on. Yes, sorry. I opened slide 2. Your mom sent me I opened slide 1. Supposedly it should be slide 2. Here it is.
Unit 17. Gorilla lends a helping hand. Page 79, Exercise 2. Listen. Cover the story and look only at these pictures. Listen to the story 2 or 3 times.
Chicago, Illinois, USA.
Picture 1.
Binti Jua is a fierce-looking gorilla who lives at the Brookfield Zoo in Chicago. One day, she was sitting in the gorilla habitat.
Hold on. I am confused now. That is also not the one, right?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So if this is page 79, if your mom sent me page 79, we are still in 75. So we're moving backwards. Let's try slide 16.
Page 75,
Here it
Exercise
is.
4. Listen and complete.
Oh, not
Close
this
your
one,
book.
sorry. Another backward. 15. This is it now.
Unit 16. Man tries to turn over a new leaf. Page 75, Exercise 2. Listen. Cover the story and look only at these pictures. Listen to the story 2 or 3 times.
Portland, Oregon, USA.
Picture 1.
DeAndre D'Angelo seemed like a normal 17-year-old student. When he arrived at Grant High School in Portland in September 1998, he made many friends right away.
2.
He was a first-rate student, signing up for a full load of classes, including government, Spanish, and geometry. He always handed in his homework on time.
3.
He even sang in the school choir.
4.
But 3 months later, police interrupted the choir practice and arrested D'Angelo on the spot.
5.
It turns out that he was not 17, he was 31, and his real name was not D'Angelo, but Michael Bachman. Bachman had forged documents to change his identity and become a high school student again.
6.
He was trying to hide from police in 3 states for many different crimes.
7.
Grant High School was
Oh, by the way, Sally, it's already time. So we will just continue with it tomorrow instead. Have a great day, Sally. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.
Bye bye, teacher.
Bye.